Hi everyone, here's Abdul. Hope everyone is doing fine today. So, as you all know, I have one German episode or one German video on Wednesday and two English videos on Friday and Sunday. Usually reviews or unboxing, or sometimes just general watch talks and lately also podcasts with collaboration with other watch enthusiasts. And yeah, I thought that show some of the watches that my wife has. I had one review of the Zenith Movado, which I'm not wearing so much. My wife is wearing a little bit, and it's more of a royal oak, had a royal oak shape. This one, on the other hand, is more classical, and at the same time now also Cartier is getting a lot of attention, and it was, I think, the second most selling Swiss brand after Rolex was Cartier, which is quite impressive for a company that a lot of people has only limited viewpoint of Cartier as a fashion brand. But their watchmaking division is actually quite good, and they make high horology pieces as well. This is not one of them. This is just a plain, simple Cartier tank Ronde. It's a 1800 series, 1801 to be exact, with 32 millimeters diameter. This case was made in the 80s. This model actually was, I think, according to the research I made, was born in 1937 by Louis Cartier himself. And this model comes from the 80s, as it was a 32 millimeter women's ladies model with a sterling silver case where you have a 20 micron gold plating. And as you can see, it has a very early reference number, 298. So it was the 298th watch out of that series. So very early number. And yeah, we have here the very apparent given stuff, the blued hands, the minute rail track. You have the creamy champagne color of the dial, the Roman numerals, and all of these are, yeah, let's say, traditional Cartier design cues that are always used in these watches. And yeah, the watch, like I said, let me get it's 32 millimeters in diameter, in lug to lug 36, thickness 6.5, and on my wrist, which is a 17 centimeter wrist, so 16.69 inches. And as you can see, here is how it looks on my, it looks a bit small. I had this strap put on it, and it's actually the spacing is 18 millimeters, but sorry, 19 millimeters, but this strap is 20 millimeters, and somehow it just gives it quite a nice look to it. And as you can see, it's pretty worn out, the watch. It's a quartz watch, as you see the minutes ticking. In I think in the 80s they had the 32 millimeters, and in 2009 they started with the 36 and 42 automatic versions of the Ronda series. And I think it's one of these great starter series if you want to get a gift for your wife, to get her to like the hobby. Cartier is always a good option because the brand name Cartier is pretty well known, even if you're not a watch hobbyist. And they do great watches. You can find them on the gray market in quite well prices. I think the only issue would be face, because even if you have the watch, it could be a really good fake. You have to open it up and look at the quartz, even if it's quartz, which is then easier to fake. So you have to open up the case, look at the imprint inside, look at the movement inside, if it's Cartier printed, because most of these most of the fakes that are in Cartier, when you open inside, you find the movement unbranded movement, or even the branding is just branding Cartier in some way that it's not recognizable, or something like this. And also you find it from the quality of the crown, from the quality of the dial, the material, the hands itself, and all these stuff. And yeah, as it's pretty hard, even at this day and age. It's still pretty hard, but this is something that in the future, with the new technologies like blockchain, I think Chrono, the Japanese brand, they started selling their watches with blockchain certification, which is a quite good step to the future. I think Vacheron Constantin also were talking about some kind of project like this. And I think in the future, more and more watch companies will be doing stuff like this to be 100% sure of the authentication of their pieces. So, if you have any questions about this watch, please leave them in the comments below. This is an invitation to like and subscribe, and hopefully see you in the next video. Take care. Bye bye.